Hello, my name is Steve Hoffman. In Silicon Valley, they call me Captain Hoff because I am the captain and CEO of Founderspace. I want to answer the question, can you launch a startup developing apps without the help of venture capital? And what are the steps for doing this? So the answer is absolutely. You do not need venture capital. I will tell you, so many startup founders that I work with come all the time and they think the whole goal is to raise venture capital. They're like, Captain Hoff, how do I raise money? What do I do? You know, we have this idea, blah, blah, blah. We need to raise money from Silicon Valley VCs. I will tell you, raising venture capital is not the goal. It's the result of doing something great, of developing a great product, having a great idea, and having a great team. So many entrepreneurs, successful startup founders, have launched companies without any venture capital. You do not need venture capital. My first company that I did, LavaMind, we had no venture capital. We literally just sat down, my partner and I, and began creating software. We chose games because we love games. So we were just like building game software, you know, figuring out how to distribute it, all the different channels, everything else, and getting it out there. Made a lot of money. Even my current startup, what I'm doing right now, I've done 3 venture-funded companies. So I know how to raise venture capital. But for Founderspace, I didn't raise any capital. I'm just bootstrapping it myself. And I will tell you, it's better to have that approach. You will be more successful if you go out there thinking, I'm going to build a great business no matter what. And I don't care if I raise money. If I raise money, great. If my business is right for raising money, great. But if I don't raise money, I'm going to build this thing and I'm going to launch it and I'm going to make it a huge success. So let me give you the steps you do that. So the first step is coming up with a great idea. Now, a great idea is not, I'm going to, like Elon Musk, I'm going to build a space company that goes to Mars. Because the chance of you doing that is very small. You have to raise such an enormous amount of capital. So a great idea is thinking of an idea that you can do with just your time and the time of people you know. So the first step, before you even think of the idea, I want to say this, before you think of the idea, go out there and find great teammates, great partners, co-founders who can start this with you. It's really hard to do it alone. It's much easier when you have people with different skill sets that you can collaborate with. Is there a great designer out there? Is there a great technical person, coder? Is there a great artist? Can you all get together and create something together? Once you find these people, after you find them, that is when you come up with your ideas. And then you're thinking, what ideas can we do with just our time? We live in a day and age now where it's so cheap to launch software. I mean, you could put it out there for almost nothing. So there should be no barriers in your way, except you have each of your team members having enough money to survive until you launch your first product and start to see revenue. The next thing you need to do is figure out the product market fit. You need to go out there with your idea and figure out if people really want it. If you're developing a game like we did when we started, you want to build a prototype of the game and actually play test it without all the graphics and fancy stuff. The prototype could be actually done with pen and paper. Is it a fun game to play on pen and paper, a board type game? Or is it a prototype just like a text-based version of your full game? And can you get the game mechanics down? If you're doing like an app for business, a business marketing thing, go out to the people you want to buy your app and engage with them early. Get their feedback. Find out if what you're developing is something that they really need. Because if it's not something they really need, it doesn't matter if you build it. They're not going to buy it. People only buy stuff that they really, really, really need. If it's a product that you're going to launch, a consumer product of some sort, you can create a video and you can actually put the video up online, spend a little bit of money, like on Google AdWords or Facebook is even better, drive in exactly the type of customers you want, get them to watch the video, and make a landing page that looks like it's an actual page where they would buy it, and have a buy button, and measure how many people click on the buy button. When they click on the buy button, of course, you haven't even built your product. All you're measuring is that they actually cared enough to want to buy it. Now, if they click on the buy button, you can have them sign up on an email list, and you will let them know when the product is released. You know, it's not ready yet, come back when it's released. All these mechanisms help you validate that you're not wasting your time. You're not building something that nobody wants. Then the goal is to build it in stages. Build your minimum viable product first. Again, engage with people who are your target customers or users early, get their feedback, and keep iterating. Keep changing the product until you launch it. You do not need venture capital to do this. Entrepreneurs around the world do this all the time with no venture capital. Of course, you know, most VCs don't even want to invest in you until you've proven something, until you show them that there's a big demand for what you're building and you are the ones who have figured it out. So just take that approach, build your business, and if you never need venture funding, more power to you. It's your company, you control it, you can take all the profits from that company and put it into your own pocket instead of waiting years and years and years to maybe get acquired or maybe go public. So go out there, good luck, conquer the world.